Hello one and all, welcome to Under the Hood of Python, a guide for complete beginners. In this curriculum, we are going to start by introducing Python to you with its complete working style. First of all, we will let you know how does the Python program gets communicated to the underlying machine on which the Python program is running. Followingly, we will also take you through different components that it encounters during its execution flow. And then we will also make you understand how does Python actually handle the code. Soon after which we are going to get into another concept called variables in Python. Trust me, variables in Python do not just store user data. Then what does they actually do? That's something which we are going to learn in detail in our variable section of Python. After which we are going to look at different data objects in Python. We have numerous data objects starting from numbers, strings, lists, tuples, dictionaries, and sets. So we are going to look at each of them in detail. To start with, we are going to understand what are numbers in Python. Do they have any further branches? If yes, what are they and how do they behave? And also, we are going to discuss how do they differ from generic data types. And why is Python termed as a dynamically typed language? These are few of the concepts which we are going to understand in detail. Once we finish understanding what are numbers and what are its different categories that exist in Python, we are going to look at our first Python project, which is nothing but a GPA calculator. GPA stands for Grade Point Average that's been assigned to every student in his university. Once we are through with GPA calculator, we are going to enter into strings in Python. What are strings in Python? Strings are just more than a text information in Python. We are going to see how well they steal the pressure of coding in Python. And we are also going to look at the indexing operation, slicing operation, and applying different functions on string objects in our coding lecture. Don't worry much if you don't understand any of these concepts. We are going to go in detail into each of these concepts and understand what exactly is happening and help you in implementing the same. Up next, we will get another Python project, which is nothing but managing and fetching the required details out of the tweeted data. And here in this case, we will be introduced to another function termed as input, wherein this helps us to take the end user input. And followingly, we will be also encountering different functions to operate and get the necessary information. Once we are done with numbers and strings, we are now going to understand what are Boolean data types and what are the different comparison operations that are existing which uses Boolean result. So what are Boolean data types? They are simply nothing but two formed values which are true and false. So we can use Boolean results for comparison as well as chained comparison operation in Python. Or explicit logical operations in Python also uses Boolean data type. Now chained comparison operation is simply nothing but comparison plus logical operation together comprises of chained comparison operation. Now how easy is it to structure the data in Python? That's answered by the major data structures in Python which makes the ease of developing applications in Python. First among them is termed as lists. Lists are one of the data categories or data structures in Python which stores heterogeneous data types which can also be flexible enough in its size. We will go in detail about this data structure along with the different operations that it supports and also the different possible functions that can be applied on list data structure. Once we gain thorough understanding and familiarity with list, we are going to understand and implement next project, which is nothing but friend list maker project. What are we going to do here? We are going to create a Facebook friend list maker which helps us to add or remove the different friends based on a specific request and response from the end user. After which we will delve into remaining data structures in Python, amongst which one of the very important ones is dictionaries. Dictionaries are a little different from the other sequence-based or index-based data structures. This is purely based on the form of key value pairs or hash tables. We will understand how does dictionary work, how does dictionary store the data, how can we update the data, how can we remove the data in detail in our coding lectures. And then we will now get into the fourth project, which is nothing but job opportunity checker. So once this project is completed, we are going to look at how easy is it to structure the data in Python using sets and tuples. These are one of the important data structures in Python, especially sets in case of mathematical operations. And finally, we come into the most important and interesting part of the Python programming, which is nothing but looping. Do not worry about this flow graph. We are going to get into the details of each of the components in the flow graph during our coding lecture. Now, with the help of Python statements like for, while, and many more, we are going to code something known as reveal the secret. This is simply nothing but a game wherein the program will take a secret word and asks us to suggest with a given set of attempts as which is that secret word. If we are going to lose, then the program is going to say that we lost and it is going to prompt us the result. In between, if we are going to win by stating the right word by guessing one of the characters at a time, then at the end of the game, we will be the winners. Let us now take a look at what is the benefit of taking up this course. First of all, we will not be imitating anyone else's code. Instead, we are going to look at under the hood of Python and implement the code on our own. That's one of the very important things in this. Followingly, we will get real hands-on experience by attending over 9.5 hours of coding lectures and by implementing 5 solid projects. And then we will be completely set to launch towards any advanced topic or framework with Python, as you would have had thorough knowledge on the fundamentals via this course. You will really get to know under the hood of each of Python's feature. Don't worry, I'll take you through in detail each of them. No need to blindly remember something, because you will be learning by thoroughly understanding and implementing the concepts and features in Python. Again, you will get lifetime access over the entire curriculum, and for the same enrollment, you will receive all the updates done to the course. Who all can enroll for this course? Also, for the people who wants to get under the hood details of Python before picking up any advanced programming in Python. People with long-term dreams of becoming a data scientist, machine learning practitioner, or web developers, this is the first ever step to be crossed. A person with no or minimum programming background and who wants to learn Python from the scratch without any support and make transition as a Python developer could also take this course. Now, wait for what? Enroll yourself today to begin your learning journey with Python. Wait a moment. If you aren't happy, I will happily refund 100% of your money which you have paid for this course. I know you will definitely fall in love with this course, but yes, you have full 30-day money back guarantee. With this, let us wind up this current lecture of previewing the entire curriculum, and up next, I'll be waiting for you to join our course and begin your journey with Python. Till then, take care of yourself. Have a great time.